currently like people want to know if we're like together or not. We're not together right now. We're not together right now.
At this point, Jynxzi is honestly just going out sad.
It's nothing like it, not like the way you move.
Although I knew eventually these two would break up once again, I had absolutely no idea it would only be a few weeks after I made my last Jynxzi video. When I made that video, I really thought that was going to be the last time I was talking about Jynxzi and Breckie Hill for at least a couple of months. But fast forward just a couple of weeks, and not only have they apparently broken up, but Jynxzi just embarrassed himself on live stream for a girl that is honestly treating him like a joke. So back, I think it was on like Saturday or something like that, Breckie Hill posted a TikTok that was hinting that she and Jynxzi broke up. Unfortunately, she did delete the TikTok, so I can't show you in this video, but it was her doing a dance. I think it was some new trend, and it said something along the lines of, "I'm glad I'm now single so I can do this dance," or something like that. But it was hinting at the fact that her and Jynxzi broke up. And since Breckie really only has Jynxzi fans on her TikTok, it left a lot of them wondering if they actually broke up this time. And obviously, a lot of people didn't believe that Breckie and Jynxzi actually broke up because they seemingly have baited it a lot of times. So Breckie actually made a TikTok responding to one of the comments on that video.
I am single. I've been asked to not speak on the situation of what happened, but out of respect for him, I will keep my mouth shut. But yeah, I am single. This is not bait.
Basically saying that they really did break up this time, but that Jynxzi asked her not to speak on it, so she's not gonna do that, even though she's the one that put the information out there first. So the next time that Jynxzi turned the stream on, obviously his chat was filled with people asking whether or not him and Breckie broke up, and he told his chat that he didn't feel like talking about it that day because he had a tournament, so he would boot up the stream on Monday and talk about it separately.
You'll kind of see why tomorrow, but like I'll explain everything that happened tomorrow. About like my relationship and stuff.
And that is exactly what he would do. But I don't think anybody expected what he was about to say next. So he would first claim that all of the breakups prior to this one were in fact real, and that although a lot of people thought that they were just clip farming and doing it for views, they weren't.
Also, that's another thing. Everybody thinks like we farm like breakups or something. Like we don't really do that.
Which means that these two fully grown adults have now broken up 3 to 4 times. So Jynxzi then proceeds to explain why they broke up the first time.
The first reason why we broke up was because I literally told her, like I told her on the phone, like I said, I don't care as much as you care. And that like broke her heart because she cares about me.
So according to Jynxzi, the reason they broke up the first time was because he said on the phone that he doesn't care as much as she does. And if you ask me, that just sounds like a fucking excuse to have broken up with Jynxzi. If you've ever been in a relationship with a girl that actually likes you, you would know that saying you don't care is not even close to a good enough reason to break up with you. That honestly just sounds fucking stupid. Either Breckie Hill was just waiting for a reason to break up with Jynxzi there, or she literally has the brain capacity of a 12-year-old. Multiple times during this live stream, Jynxzi claimed that Breckie Hill truly did care about him, but he also claimed that this was his very first relationship.
I had never been in a relationship before, like ever, and I'm 22.
And anyone who's been in multiple relationships would know that you need to be in multiple relationships to know if somebody actually cares about you and actually loves you. This is bro's first girlfriend at 22 years old. You have to experience life a little bit more before you just settle down with the first street sweeper that's willing to suck you off, the first hoe that's willing to give you attention. Jynxzi, Breckie does not love you, bro. And if she did, she wouldn't have allowed you to come on live stream 3 separate times, bawling your eyes out over her. If she truly cared about you, she wouldn't allow your career to be negatively affected by the fact that she sells her ass online. But Breckie does not care about Jynxzi, and I'll show you some proof of that in just a second. So after a bit of procrastination, Jynxzi finally got to the main topic that everybody was waiting for, and he told us why him and Breckie finally officially broke up.
But like I watched, like those videos, like, Corn, while I was in a relationship, multiple times.
So according to Jynxzi, Breckie broke up with him because she found out that he was beating his meat to other girls, which is actually so fucking funny because Breckie herself sells her asshole pictures online for other men to beat off to. She is providing that type of content, the same content that she just broke up with Jynxzi for watching. So in her mind, it's totally okay for her to sell her ass online, but as soon as Jynxzi wants to look at one of her competitors, oh fuck no, she's done. And it really makes me think, why exactly was Jynxzi doing this? Maybe he truly was addicted and he absolutely just couldn't help himself, or maybe Breckie wasn't giving him no ass. Breckie was giving bro absolutely no play, and if she was probably just fucking laying there making him do all the work. There has to be a reason that Jynxzi was watching these videos. These OnlyFans girls really think they're something special, and it's people like Jynxzi that are at fault for making them think that. We have to tell these girls straight up that they're worthless. They're worth the same amount that they're selling their pictures for. So if it's $4.99, that's how much these girls are worth, and they need to know that. Back when I was 18, I had just started doing YouTube like a few months earlier, and 2020 had just hit, so everybody was locked inside of their house, and OnlyFans was just starting to really take off at the time. And me and this one chick who I met through some mutual friends were hanging out pretty frequently. I would say at least a couple times a week. And after a while, this girl kind of started hinting at the fact that she wanted to date me, be in a relationship, and I wasn't really feeling that, especially at the time I was focused on YouTube. And to be quite honest, I just didn't like her like that. So after a while, she realized that I really didn't like her. She kind of just stopped talking to me, and her reasons were she felt like I was using her for her body essentially, and that I didn't actually like her. And although I did think she was cool, that was basically true. I didn't actually like her at all. So because of that, we stopped talking. Well, fast forward a month or so, we started talking a little bit again, and I invited her over to the crib. And while having her over, I actually found out that between the time that we stopped talking and now, she started an OnlyFans. And although she had already quit doing it, it was a very short amount of time. I think it was only like a month or two. I was fucking beyond myself because at this point in my YouTube career, I had made a name for myself by talking shit about OnlyFans girls, and she knew that. So right after she left that day, I got on my shit and made a video talking about it because I honestly thought it was hilarious. Now, I don't remember exactly how the timeline went, and unfortunately, only 2 out of the 4 videos that I made on her are still up. I don't remember deleting them, but I must have at some point. But a few months passed. She quit OnlyFans because her parents found out, and she was actually doing it out of her parents' house even though she was 18. She had recently gotten a job at Walmart and met some dude at Walmart and was fucking him, and absolutely could not wait to tell me how great her life was going. She also threatened to have my videos taken down, threatened to sue me, a whole bunch of fun stuff. It was honestly hilarious. And the reason I'm telling you guys this is because I basically told that girl to eat a fucking chode, and I continued making videos about her and continued living my life. And I showed her the same fucking respect that she showed herself when she sold pictures of her ass and titties on the internet. And that is the same level of respect we should show every single one of these OnlyFans girls. There's no reason these girls should feel so good about themselves that they're willing to break up with you because you're looking at another girl's ass when they sell it online themselves. Absolutely ridiculous. And I can't believe that there's dudes out there in this world that are making these girls feel so fucking good about themselves. Breckie is a stupid street sweeper, an absolute 304. And if Jynxzi would have fucking nutted up and told her that from the start, he wouldn't be in this situation, and he would be so much farther in his career than he already is. And I truly believe that Breckie told Jynxzi that he had to come on live stream and apologize in order for their relationship to be saved, because there's absolutely no way Jynxzi voluntarily got on live stream and fucking embarrassed himself the way that he just did, because Jynxzi wasn't done with the corn thing. He continued.
Not only that, like I would watch like specific videos to where like there was like screenshots of videos that I watched.
He also claimed that Breckie came across screenshots of videos that he was watching. And don't get it twisted, this is fucking weird on Jynxzi's part for sure. But at the same time, what was Breckie doing? How did she find this out? Was she going through your phone? Did she have permission to look through your phone? I'm just really confused how this entire thing happened. If you ask me, it sounds like Breckie was looking for a reason to break up with Jynxzi, and she found that reason. Because what other reason are you going through bro's phone. But this is where things got really weird, because Jynxzi also claimed that Breckie found out that he was quote unquote stalking other girls.
Couple instances where I was like stalking other people on social media, like other girls, and she found out about that, and that broke her heart, which broke my heart.
Now, he didn't actually elaborate on what he means by stalking. He just said that he was stalking other girls. So I'm really wondering, whose words are these? Did Breckie find out that he was looking at other girls' OnlyFans and then say, hey, you fucking weirdo, you're stalking? Stalking is a pretty heavy word. So I really would like to know what he means by that. Because just flat out saying that he was caught stalking other girls makes him sound like a fucking weirdo. And that's why I honestly believe that Breckie told him to do this. Because the way that he's talking seems like he's doing it to make Breckie feel better, not because he wants to tell the entire world his personal business. And if you're one of the idiots that still believe Breckie truly cares about Jynxzi, well, here you go. So about a day after Jynxzi came out and embarrassed himself on livestream, Breckie made this TikTok post.
I just wanted to come on here because it's something that's been on my mind for a while and something I want to get off my chest before I take a little bit of a break from the internet. I have decided to stop OnlyFans. It's something that I definitely should have stopped the second I got into a relationship. Also knowing that that relationship was public. That's something I won't forgive myself for. OnlyFans is something that has taken a really big toll on my mental health. And I do think a lot of the problems in our relationship were caused by that. When I moved to LA, I kind of just fell down this hole and didn't even realize what I was doing, and it didn't reflect me as a person at all. And again, that's not something I will be able to forgive myself for, but I do think I can focus on making better decisions. Pretty much every creator on that site has an agency that runs the account for them or helps them run the account. So things that were being posted and being sent out like really affects me. Nick, the person I was with, I loved him more than I knew I could love someone. He is such an amazing person, and I think towards the end of our relationship, we both did things to each other that made each other hurt, and we at the end of the day just want to see each other happy. I will be doing nothing but cheering him on from the side, and I will always have love for him.
Basically claiming that she's gonna quit doing OnlyFans because she cares so much about Jynxzi. But then only about an hour later, she deleted that video off her TikTok and posted this on her OnlyFans. It says, "Hi, just wanted to address some questions I'm getting for what I posted on Snap. Yes, I will be taking a little social media break for a couple of weeks, but I will still be on here. This has become such a fun outlet for me, so I will not be taking a break from OnlyFans. Just wanted to clear up any confusion." So if you were one of the dumb fucks that were in my comment section while I was making videos on Breckie, telling me to just leave them alone because they're happy, fuck you. You're an idiot, and I was right the entire time. This bitch gives absolutely no fucks about Jynxzi, and Jynxzi gives absolutely no fucks about you. I honestly have no idea how people can take Jynxzi seriously. Not only did he start dating an OnlyFans girl, allowing her to promote her ass all over his shit, but then he's fucking beating his meat, stalking other girls, and probably fucking paying for other girls' OnlyFans too. Jynxzi is an absolute nerd, a loser. Having millions of dollars doesn't make you not a loser. I've said that so many times, and Jynxzi really is proof of that. Breckie Hill got with Jynxzi, allowed him to post her all over his social medias, built up her own social medias bigger than they've ever been, got more OnlyFans subscribers than she's ever had, and made more money than ever, and then left bro in shambles. This is why you need to focus on yourself, kings, and don't ever end up like Jynxzi. But with that being said, that right there is where I'm going to end the video. As usual, I appreciate you boys so much for watching the content. It's really been life-changing recently, I'm not even gonna lie. We are just over 1,000 subscribers away from 40K, so if you boys are new here and you did enjoy the video, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It means the absolute world to me, and we're getting closer and closer to 100K every single day. But with all that being said, boys, I appreciate you so insanely much, and I'll see you in the next one.